Good evening to one and all. I hope you are preparing well for your AI exam. Right, today we are going to see the last chapter from the subject skills, that is evaluation, which is having 11 marks, children. So to score 11 out of 11, you have to concentrate on few topics from this chapter. Easily you can score 11 out of 11 children from this chapter. What is evaluation? Prediction and reality, confusion matrix, true positive, false negative, true negative. All this, there is a scope for getting 2 marks as well as the objective, and mostly you will get the 4 marks for the F1 score. So evaluation methods, those are accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. These are the topics on which you have to concentrate more to score 11 out of 11. Right, now we will see the explanation of this. Right, now we will see the definition of evaluation, confusion matrix, evaluation methods, accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. So first we will see the definition of evaluation, children. Evaluation is a process of understanding the reliability of an AI model. Means how we are going to see the reliability of an AI model on outputs by feeding. We will feed the test data to the model and we'll compare that with the actual answers. If it was matched with the actual answers, then that model is a good model. To test the model, depending upon the purpose of the model, we will be using different evaluation terminologies. Here are few evaluation terminologies. One is confusion matrix, accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score. So first we will see the confusion matrix, children. Confusion, with the confusion matrix, if you know the confusion matrix, then you can easily understand the remaining terminologies, that is accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. Confusion matrix is very important, children. From this only you can learn, you can solve accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. So as the name suggests, confusion matrix, there is a confusion in this, children. The entire thing runs with what? Reality and prediction. Here the result of comparison between the prediction and reality can be recorded in which what we will call the confusion matrix. Prediction means what? The mission which is where we are testing and where it is giving the answer, that is called as a prediction. Reality means what it is happening in the real, that is called as reality. So here what is the definition of confusion matrix? Once again I am repeating. The comparison between the prediction and reality can be recorded in what we call the confusion matrix. This is the definition. The confusion matrix allows us to understand the prediction results. Note that it's not an it is not an evaluation metric, children. It is not an evaluation metric. But to evaluate the model, we will use this. That's all. But it is not an evaluation metric. Here the confusion matrix, here you have to write the definition and that table, confusion matrix. So what? First, prediction, reality. Here one technique I will tell you, children. You will draw the box in this way. First you will write true, false, false, true, positive, positive, negative, negative. This is the technique where you have to keep in your mind, children, when you are writing. Once again, I will repeat, children. First, what you will write, we will draw like a square box in this way. Okay. And confusion matrix, we will write in this way. Here we will have prediction. Okay. And here we will have reality. Okay. And first you will write what? Yes, no. And next how you will write first? True, false, false, true. This is the technique, children. I want everyone to keep this in the mind. True, false, false, true. Next is what? Positive, positive, positive. Okay. Negative, negative. Right, children? So, first how you will write? First you will write the square matrix, like confusion matrix. First you will write what? Yes, no, true, false, false, true, positive, positive, negative, negative. If the prediction is yes and reality is yes, that is called as what? True, positive. If the prediction is no, reality, if the prediction is what? Yes and the reality is no, that is what? False, positive. In the exam, they will ask you to define true, positive. At that time, you have to write in this way, children. The prediction and reality matches, then that prediction is, if the prediction is S and the reality is S, that is true, positive. If the prediction is S and the reality is no, that is false, positive. If the prediction is what? No and the reality is S, that is false, negative. If the prediction is no and the reality is no, that is called as true, negative. Here, this is very important, children. Once again, I am repeating. The prediction and reality matches. If the prediction and reality are true, then that is called as true positive. If the prediction and reality matches here, that is what here. The prediction is yes and the reality is no, that is what false positive. If the prediction is no and the reality is what yes, that is called as what false negative. If the prediction is no and the reality is no, that is called as what true negative. These are the four where you have to keep in your mind, children. Here we are having a scenario. See here, we are asking the machine to predict whether there is a forest fire or not. Whenever there is a forest fire, an alert should go to the near fire station or to the near police station. So what happened? Now the we are testing whether the machine is working properly or not. The model is working properly or not. So what happened? In reality, there is a forest fire. The prediction mission also said that it is there, and reality also is. That case will call it as what? True positive. Here, what is there? Is there a forest fire? In the real, it is not there. Mission also said no. Okay, that is called as what? True negative. Right? In the reality, also there is no forest fire. There is a snow. What happened? Seeing that snow, the mission thought that there is a forest fire and it predicted that it is a forest fire. If the prediction is yes, reality is no, that is called as what? False positive. False negative is nothing but really there is a forest fire, but mission said that there is no forest fire. Then that is called as what? False negative. Prediction is no and reality is called as false negative. These are the terms where you have to keep summary of confusion matrix. Once again, I am telling children. True positive, false positive, false negative, true negative. This is very important, children. If the prediction is S and the reality is S, that is called as what? True positive. If the prediction is no, the reality is no, that is called as true negative. If the prediction is S, reality is no, false positive. If the prediction is no, reality is S, that is called as what? False negative. Right? Is it clear, children, for everyone? And summary of confusion matrix, we have seen the next evaluation metric is what? Accuracy. In the exam, they will ask you to define accuracy. You have confusion matrix also, they'll ask you to define confusion matrix. When they were asking you to define confusion matrix, you have to write the definition of confusion matrix. And next, what you have to do, this confusion matrix also you should draw, children. Then only you can score 2 out of 2. Right? And next, what we are having? Accuracy. What is accuracy? Right? Accuracy is defined as a percentage of correct predictions out of all observations. Okay, a prediction can be here. This is a definition. Accuracy is defined as a percentage of correct predictions out of all the observations. So a prediction can be said to be correct if it matches with the reality. So what is that in that case? Here true positive and true negative. What is true positive? Prediction is yes, reality is yes. Prediction is no, that is true positive. Prediction is no, reality is no. When prediction and reality are matching, okay, that comes under what? Correct predictions. That is what accuracy is defined as a percentage of correct predictions by total cases into 100%. Okay, here true positive plus true negative by true positive plus true negative plus false positive plus false negative into 100, children. So what this is the accuracy, we will see with an example. When they were asking me to explain with an example, they will give in this way: true positive is 0, true negative is 98, total cases is 100. Here it is very high but useless, because we should focus more on what? True positive as well, right? So here we are getting 98 percentage. If you are getting 98 percentage also, will not say it as a good model, right, children? And next is what? Precision. Precision is defined as a percentage of true positive cases versus all the cases where the prediction is true. Same again. Precision means what? True positive by where all the cases are what? Where all the positive cases versus all the cases where the prediction is true. Right? In that case, again, true positive by all predicted positives means what? True positive by true positive plus false positive into 100. This is the definition, children. Definitions are very important, children. Along with that, these formulas are also very important. Right? Precision is defined as a percentage of true positive cases versus all the cases where the prediction is true. That is true positive by true positive plus false positive. So here, what is the drawback of this? If you go back to the forest fire example, in the case, assume that the model always predicts that there is a forest fire in respect of the reality. In that case, what will happen? The positive conditions will be taken into account. That is, true positive prediction equals to S and reality is equals to, and false positive prediction is S and reality is no. So this is not completely reliable. We cannot take precision as an evaluation metric in few cases, right? So next we go to the recall. In the exam, they will ask what is the drawback of precision. You have to write this example, children, right? Next is what recall. It can be defined as a fraction of positive cases that are correctly identified. Okay, right? Fraction of positive cases that are currently identified. It majorly takes into account the true reality cases, where in reality there was a fire, but the machine either detected it correctly or it not. So here we will consider only the true positive cases. That is what true positive by true positive plus false negative. Right? This is what the formula and the definition of recall. Recall equals to what? True positive by true positive plus false negative. So we can see that the numerator in both precision and recall is same, true positives. But in the denominator, precision counts the false positive while recall takes false negatives into consideration. Right? Again, they will ask which is better, precision or recall. Here, choosing between precision and recall depends upon the condition in which the model has been deployed. In case of like forest fire, a false negative that can cost a lot and is risky too. Another case where a false negative can be dangerous is in the exam they will ask where false negative can be dangerous is what? One is what? Forest fire, the other one is what? Viral outbreak. Another hand, there can be cases in which false positive condition costs us more than false negative. In that case, what? False positive cases where it will be more loss for us is what? Imagine like mining. Imagine a model is telling you that there exists treasure at a point and you keep on digging there, but it turns out that it is a false alarm. Similarly, let's consider a model that predicts that a mail is spam or not. So here, false negative cases, what more high risk is what? In the forest fire, and the next is what? Viral outbreak. Whereas false positive condition, where is there is a worst like is what? False negatives, that is what? Mining, digging a mining, as well as what? Spam, detecting a spam mails. If the model always predicts that the mail is spam, people would not look at it into and eventually might lose important information. Here also false positive condition is not would have a high cost. So in the exam they will ask cases with high false negative cost. You should write forest fire, viral outbreak. Cases with high false positive cost, you should remember this children, spam and mining. So which one is more important, recall or precision? Depending upon the situation, we have to choose recall or precision. Both are not suitable for few cases. At that time, you will go to F1 score, children. F1 score is very important question. Every time in the question paper, you just close your eyes and open, you will see a question from the F1 score for 4 marks. Okay. F1 score can be defined as a measure of balance between precision and recall. F1 score equals to 2 into precision into recall by precision plus recall. This is the formula of F1 score, children. So when we will say that a model is a good model, when the value for the precision and the recall value is what? 1. Okay, then it is known as a perfect value. Okay, as the values of both precision and recall ranges from 0 to 1, F1 score also ranges from 0 to 1. Okay, here when we have a value of 1 for both precision and recall, in that case F1 score would also be an ideal. It is known as a perfect. Okay, next, as the values of both precision and recall ranges from 0 to 1, the F1 score also ranges from 0 to 1. So the ideal value to say that it is a good model is the value should be what? 1. Right, it should be between 0 to 1. And to calculate F1 score, first you should calculate precision. Next, recall. When you are calculating precision, here in the precision, very important children, here in the precision, you are using into 100. Okay, but when you are calculating for F1 score, for precision, you have to remove into 100. That is very important, children. And here balanced method. When precision is low, recall is low. That is called as F1 score. F1 score is also low. When precision is low, recall is high. then F1 score is also what? Low. When precision is high, recall is low. F1 score is what? Low. When precision is high, recall is high, then F1 score is also high. Right? This is called as what? Balanced method. They will ask if the precision is high, recall is high, then what is F1 score? The precision is high, recall is low, then what is F1 score value? So in that case, you have to write this, children. Okay. And now in the exam, you will get in this way, like an example I'm saying. Okay. You will get a condition like the question in this way, and they will ask you to calculate F1 score. For that, what you have to do first, they may ask you to calculate accuracy and F1 score. When they were asking you to calculate both F1 score and accuracy, first you have to calculate accuracy, right? Accuracy formula, and they will give here 22, 12, 47, 118. In that case, what you will do, children, immediately you will take your pencil and you will write, okay, write in the answer key, not in the question paper, children. First true, next what? Here false, okay. Again, here you will keep false, false. 1 second, children. False, and here you will keep true, and here you will keep positive, positive. Next, negative, negative. Sorry, after F you have to write negative, negative, right? So this is what? True positive, false negative, true negative. To remember the confusion matrix, this is the technique, children. First you will write what? True. Okay. Next what you will write? False. Next positive, positive, negative, negative. Okay. True, false, false, true, positive, positive, negative, negative. This is a technique where you will use, once you saw the problem, immediately you have to write the values in this way, and you have to use the formula for accuracy: true positive plus true negative by true positive plus false positive plus true negative plus false negative. If you are right taking these values incorrect, then entire process will go, children. So the values true positive, false negative, true negative values are very important, children. If you're writing these values wrong, then they will not give 4 out of 4. And the formula you have to write for the accuracy. Then along with that, you have to write the values. Next is what? Precision formula along with the values. Next is what? Recall formula along with the values. And F1 score. F1 score formula is what? Precision formula is what? True positive by true positive plus false positive. And recall is what? True positive by true positive plus false negative. And next F1 score is formula is what? 2 into precision into recall by precision plus recall. When you are calculating precision, here you should not keep into 100, children. Right? For what? Here can you see precision. But when they are asking you to calculate separately precision, at that time you have to keep into 100. In this way, in the exam, they will ask you for the 4 marks, children. So to score 11 out of 11, first F1 score is very important for 4 marks. True positive, false positive, true negative, false negative, accuracy definition, and next precision definition, recall definition. So this is the last chapter in the evaluation for 11 marks. If you're perfect with this chapter, children, I bet you that you can score 50 on 50. Don't try to buy the answers. Try to understand the concepts. And when you're trying to understand the concept, whatever the question you are getting in the question paper, you will not be worried about the question, children. Right? So please go through all these things. Then you will be what? All the videos, once you go through that, and the drive link, a sample question papers drive link will be shared. That also, where you can solve all the questions from all these chapters, and you can be perfect for 40 out of 40, children. Thank you, children.